For a long time, I thought to myself, what can I, I'd always wanted to know that I could give back in some way. If I could encourage another family to take the leap and to put their child in a Jewish day school, in the Hebrew Academy, that will foster their child's love of their Jewish roots, of their identity, that will give their child the strength and fortitude to go into the world and be who they are with an incredible self-esteem and an incredible amount of joy and self-love, then I feel like that's my way of giving back. My name is Chava Tamboski, and I graduated from Hebrew Academy. I went there from K through 12. I have the best memories of being cared for and nurtured, and my self-esteem was so fostered in that environment. I have so much pride as a Jewish person as a result of going through the Jewish day school. My parents were really involved to the point where I used to get kid, that Chava Shalom's gonna end up having her wedding at the Hebrew Academy. And my whole life, I would say today, is shaped because of my experiences as a child going through the school. I think that all of the friends that I have present day, except for maybe like 2 or 3, are like from the Hebrew Academy. They're the people that I count on in the most difficult times and in the most joyous times of my life. And I'm incredibly blessed to have my girlfriends from childhood still in my life. I just finished shooting a beautiful series called The Search for a website that I helped create called lifemeanswhat.com. And the purpose of that was to showcase all different kinds of perspectives on what is the meaning of life. We showcased, writers and actors and celebrities, including Dennis Prager and Quentin Aaron from The Blind Side opposite Sandra Bullock. And, the point of it being that every single person in the entire world is searching for the meaning of life. It has always felt effortless to be who I am. And I attribute that to going to a school that kind of fostered my self-esteem and my personal Jewish pride.
My name's Dr. Alan Goldstone. I'm a optometrist, and I have 2 practices, one in Long Beach and one in Fountain Valley, Orange County area. Interesting enough, I actually went to kindergarten at a public school for a year, and I didn't do as well because I went to preschool at the Hebrew Academy, where I really did excellent. The teachers cared. It was a really great environment for a young child. I went to public school and I just didn't have the same feeling, and neither did my parents for kindergarten, so they put me back to the Hebrew Academy where I felt more at home. My family background, I try to be a great husband. I mean, that to me is number 1 before everything else. Being a great husband and a great dad to my kids is just as important, or actually more important, than just running a successful business and have a successful medical eye practice. Even though I live in Los Angeles, I still try to contribute to the Hebrew Academy because I know how important it is, not just for possibly my children, but for, the community, the Jewish community in Orange County as a whole. So I still go to their functions, I still do their golf tournament, and I still donate to the school, which is very important.
The teachers at the Hebrew Academy were so caring, they were so loving, and they really made me feel at home, like it was my second family. And that's why I love to be here so much. It was such a loving, caring environment. And I'm really proud that my children get to come here and they get to experience that safe, warm environment. And that was why it was so important for me to have them return here. And that's why I'm here. And I appreciate being here and being able to give back to the kids who are going to the academy.
Hebrew Academy, it does something really great for you because it makes the impression on you that not only is your Jewish identity special, but because it's special, you are not only expected to do things for your own community, you're expected to be a citizen of the world, where you make a tikkun olam, you make the world a better place. And that any walk of life can come to Hebrew Academy, whatever their Jewish background is. Yeah, come on in. You're welcome. We're happy to have you. And that's such a great lesson to experience that as a small child, that a Jew is a Jew and that each of us is different, each of us is special, but we can work so nicely together. It's great.
Laying the foundation for the Jewish community as a whole is something that everybody should do. That's why I'd recommend that you send your kids to the Hebrew Academy, because they're going to get the academic background as well as the spiritual background, which is just as important.
What's interesting is when you put all of these different stories together, like a palette of perspective, you start to realize that, you know, we're all in this together, and it's really about connection. And in school, we were always being taught how important it is to connect, not just in your school, but in your community. You know, there was always that fostering of values that you're not in this world by yourself. You know, we're in this world together to create that connection.